with me? Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to check on Adam.
Like hell you are. I'll check on Adam.
When it suits you and when it fits into your schedule?
I know what my husband needs. I am his wife.
Well, then start acting like it.
Well, what's going on here?
You're okay.
Why wouldn't I be? What?
Well, Brooke seems to think you might be at death's door or something.
Oh.
I was just concerned that you were sleeping past lunch and surprised no one had awakened you.
Well, I wish somebody had, because I was hoping to be in my office by lunchtime. How are you holding up, JR?
I'm pretty good. Marissa has to stay with Tad for a while. She came down with H1N1.
Oh.
It's a mild case. The bottom line is, with her over there, I can't get it.
Well, and luckily we've all been vaccinated. What about you, Brooke? Have you had all your shots?
Yes, thanks.
I've got some good news. Annie and I have been invited by Congressman Wilton to go to D.C. to speak in front of a congressional subcommittee. And they want to publicize on Annie's generosity and help raise awareness for the National Bone Marrow Donor Registry.
You don't actually think you're ready to travel yet?
Well, it shouldn't be happening for a while, and I'm feeling better every day. But don't worry. I won't go anywhere until I get my doctor's approval.
Well, it's quite an honor. Congratulations.
No, we really, I haven't accepted yet or anything.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Frankly, the idea of getting up and speaking in front of Congress scares the hell out of me.
Oh, nonsense. You'll be wonderful.
Oh, listen, Adam, I'm going to follow you to the office. I have a ton of legal paperwork for Tim to go over.
You don't like her much, do you?
Everybody fawns all over her. I don't trust her.
You know what you're like? You're like a kid who's sneaking out of class to go buy some forbidden sweets.
Forced into it by you and those evil doctors. And no desserts, no scotch. I might as well be dead.
Well, you will be if you keep on like this.
No. I'm a very good boy. I deserve a little treat.
All right, I won't tell. You know, I am sorry about what happened today, about letting Annie see how concerned I was about you. But I promise you, I have not said a word to anybody about your health condition.
I know.
It's just hard to know when to step in. You know, I'm the only one who really knows just how sick you are.
Yeah, well, you step in anytime you want. It's nice to know somebody with nothing to gain actually cares about you.
Oh, come on, Annie. You can't be afraid of Brooke stealing my father away. They're just old friends.
And old lovers and ex-spouses, but who's counting?
You are, I guess.
You saw the way she reacted when she found out he overslept. That's not normal.
Yeah, exes can be friends. It doesn't mean they have to jump right back into bed or back into Mortal Kombat with each other.
I needed was taste.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You look tired.
Oh, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because Jamie called just as I was dozing off.
Is everything all right?
Oh, fine, great. In fact, you know, it's just the, you know, the time difference makes for odd-hour phone calls, that's all.
What is it, Brooke? What's wrong?
Everything.
The way you're describing this, you sound a little lost.
Well, you know, I mean, the kids are great. They really are. It's just that you know, I never really get a chance to see them because Jamie's in Africa and Laura's in China and, you know, I hardly ever hear from her.
From what I remember of Laura, from her, no news is usually good news.
No, you're right. If she had a problem, my phone would be ringing off the wall.
So, what's really bothering you?
I guess I'm just looking, you know, down the road to the next thing. You know, being back here, I think it's sort of unleashed this dormant, empty nest syndrome. I mean, that's why I'm so, you know, happy to be back at Tempo. I really am, because I feel like, you know, it's going to fill this big, empty hole.
Yeah.
I'm blathering on.
No, you don't blather. You're too remarkable a woman for that. You are a wonderful mother who's raised two great children. Even though they may not require as much feeding and care as my offspring do.
Oh, is that why they still live with you? Because they're hothouse flowers, or is it just because you cannot bear to let them go?
Are you calling me a control freak?
I wouldn't be so presumptuous as to do that. I just want to apologize again for getting so upset in front of Annie because you overslept.
No, it's already forgotten. As a matter of fact, I had the best night's sleep I've had in weeks. And great dreams, too.
What were they?
Well, I can't quite remember. I just know that I woke up happier than I've been in a long, long time.
Adam? What is it? You don't have to tell me.
No, it's all right. My happy dream. It was with you. Yes. It's really. I mean, it's not that unusual. I often have dreams about people that I know. Just last week, I had a dream about my car dealer. It was more like a nightmare.
Got it.
So this was back at the house, and we were dancing.
Dancing?
Yes. Isn't that great? It's been years since we've taken a turn around the room. And here I am dreaming about it.
Well, I'm sure Annie wasn't very happy to hear about that.
Well, it was all completely innocent. Besides, Annie wasn't there.
Oh, thanks. I really need to get back to the office. You know, the freelance pieces came in for Tempo, and I'm sort of anxious to dig in.
What's the hurry? It's a beautiful evening.
I could stay a little longer. But only because we need to talk.
Those words never bode well.
Adam, you know, JR is out of the hospital.
Yeah.
You know, and he's on his way to a full recovery. And Scott, you know, he's really learning how to handle the business. And Colby is doing great in school. And so with all this peace of mind, you and Annie now have a chance to, you know, to start working on your marriage.
Just what are you getting at?
Well, you know, it's certainly understandable why you've hid the truth about your health from your family up till now, but things are better. And, you know, there isn't any reason to keep them in the dark anymore. You should let them in. You should share with them, you know, the things that you've just been sharing with me. It's time, Adam. Time to cut the cord.
I can't tell my family about my condition. Not yet.
Adam, you can let your family support you the way that you have always supported them. You should be able to lean on your loved ones. That is how family works.
I'm not going to burden them with my problems.
Well, why are you being so stubborn?
Because of you. Because I can confide in you. And I can count on that. I can even enjoy that.
There are plenty of people in your life who can look out for you for the long haul. Our deal was only temporary.
Well, could it be temporary? Just a little longer?
No, damn it. It's not my place.
I understand your unease. It's the two of us, it's been years. And it's strange.
I have to get back to the office.
Look, when you were no longer in my life, I moved on. I focused on my family on my company. I mourned my brother. And I found love. And then you came back.
For tempo.
No. To connect. Just as we always have.
What are you saying?
I'm not sure. I just know that I'm grateful when you're around. Is that wrong?
Adam, you're a married man. Annie is your wife. I'm just an employee.
Brooke.
And stop dreaming about me.
You're going too fast. Okay, give me your phone. I will text Bailey whatever you want.
There. Done.
Look out!
I knew that. So are you. One second. It's better than Hubbard. I'll be right there. Evergreen's gonna have to wait.
What's the matter? What happened?
There was a huge accident off of County Line Road. One of the cars involved was Colby's. Listen, baby, I'm so sorry. I gotta go, okay?
Yeah.
Just a minute. Hello?
Ted, it's Angie.
Hey. Is everything all right?
There's been an accident. The paramedics are bringing Colby and Damon in now.
I'll be right there.
I've got Colby.
Go ahead. What do we got, Joe? BP 108/60, pulse 100, deformity above the left elbow. Radial and ulnar pulses are good, but decreased on motion of the extremity.
All right, get him into cube 3. Let's go. Let's go.
Damon!
Listen, you can talk to Damon later. First, we need to see what's going on.
No, I am fine. I have...
That has to stay
No,
on
I'm
and...
fine. I have a few cuts and bruises, please. Damon is the one who needs help, please. I am fine. I don't...
Listen, that has to stay on until we can clear your spine.
Feel that? Yeah. Sensation is intact. Nice. All right, we're gonna need an arm series.
How's Colby?
He's better than you at the moment. And a chest series. You might have some broken ribs.
I need to see her.
Oh, you will. As soon as you have your picture taken, okay?
I thought you said 2 cars were involved.
Yeah, well, fire and rescue are having a really tough time getting the other driver out.
Have you notified the family?
Just got an ID from the scene. It's not good.
Angie just wants to do some x-rays to be safe. I'm fine. I'm okay.
How did this happen? Were you speeding?
No, not exactly.
Not exactly. Were you or weren't you?
Adam, there was another car involved. Let's not just assume that it was Colby's fault.
Well, did that car swerve into your lane?
You know, I don't really remember. It all happened really fast.
Try, Colby, try.
Look, do we have to do this now?
Honey, the police are going to want a statement. I need to know if there's any legal issues here before they get here. Okay, I can't help you unless you tell me exactly what happened.
It wasn't me driving. It was Damon.
Okay, so what's the verdict?
Bone is broken in several pieces. It's gonna need surgery.
Oh, it's a tough break.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
page my favorite ortho.
Well, I guess all around it could have been a lot worse. You gonna tell me what happened?
It wasn't my fault.
David, don't get upset, okay? Please just
You don't
calm
get it,
down.
man. That car was totaled. They were
They were cutting the guy out. You think he'll be okay? I think they'll let us know.
What do we have?
Female extracted from an MVA. Initially unresponsive, but responds to painful stimuli.
Vitals?
BP's 80 over 50, pulse 120, respirations are shallow. I got her on the large bore IV with the ringers wide open. She's on oxygen, pulse ox is 90.
Brooke, can you hear me?
See the juvenile delinquent that came in with my daughter. Damon.
He's done nothing but cause trouble since he's gotten here, and I'm going to keep you from doing the same thing.
Mom, I barely have a scratch.
Tonight. Yeah, this time. But you might not be so lucky next time.
Mom, Damon is a good guy. Tad can see that. Why can't you?
Oh, please.
We'll reduce the fracture and put in some steel hardware to hold the bone in place.
You have any questions for Dr. Wyatt? Great.
I'll go book an OR.
Don't worry about it. You're in good hands.
You know, you were pretty upset when you tore out of here the last time. I told you it wasn't my fault. So tell me how it happened. Steering went out. Nothing I could do.
How serious is she?
It's too soon to tell.
But she's going to be all right, though.
If you get out and let me do my job.
I need to know.
Adam, get out. Nurse, would you please show Mr. Chandler he can wait?
How is she?
Brooke is bleeding internally, possibly from a ruptured spleen. Now we're going to get her up to surgery as soon as an OR is available.
How soon will that be?
I'm trying to work on getting one right away.
Can I see her?
Lucky day, I'm here to spring it.
Well, Angie was waiting for some results for the
We
x-rays.
just got them back. You're clear. You don't have any fractures.
Okay, good. So I'm good to go, right?
Well, yeah, you just need a doctor to sign you out. Since Angie's helping Brooks, she asked me if I would do the honors, and I said sure.
Wait, Brooke.
She was in the other car that you hit.
The car was totaled. She's okay, right?
Well, Angie's doing everything she can. We actually moved Damon's surgery to make room in the next available OR for Brooke.
Pine Valley's finest is going to fix him up right.
Well, let's hope that they can fix Brooke, too. She was in the car that Damon hit.
Oh, God.
Jake said they're doing everything they can.
What if it's not enough?
Brooke, I'm so sorry. If I hadn't said anything, you wouldn't have left the park. I only told you about the dream because I wanted you to know that I care. That I do care, Brooke. More than you know.
Would you give me a minute? I spoke to Laura. She sends her prayers. I haven't talked to Jamie yet, but I'm sure by the time I do, he'll come out of surgery with flying colors.
That miscreant was your responsibility.
It was
Thank
an
God
accident,
Colby's
Adam.
all right. If
It was
anything
an
happens
accident.
to Brooke, that boy's going to answer to me.
Hey. You okay?
Yeah.
How's Damon doing? They're waiting to take him up to surgery. Why? You're going to want to hear this. Follow me.
I'm not leaving till Damon's out of surgery.
You know, he almost killed you and Brooke.
Mom, you have it all wrong.
Do I?
Yes.
Does he really?
This was found at the scene of the accident. Look familiar? Turns out you were sending a text while you were driving. How stupid is that?
Do you have any idea how dangerous that is?
Yes, everyone knows that. That's why I was the one sending the text message to Bailey. Damon was just dictating what I was typing.
This is true.
You think I'm lying?
Colby, stop protecting him. He's not worth it.
We're going to check the cell phone for prints. And if yours aren't there, you are both in a world of trouble.
Whatever. I sent the message.
Colby, do not throw your life away. Tell Jesse the truth.
I am.
No, you're not.
Lay off, Colby. I was texting. I asked Bailey to send me a picture of Stuart. It was all my fault.
Now what?
Well, it's not good. Reckless driving. Brooke is injured. This one's on probation.
Right, listen, this will have to wait. Damon needs surgery.
You know, hey, that maniac caused Brooke's accident, and now your mother's holding his hand. Brooke should be the priority, not Damon.
We're doing everything we can for her, Adam. Dr. Mackey's an excellent surgeon.
Yeah, let me know of any news.
Yeah, I will.
You have to. I can't do this alone.
You'll have no choice. Something happened at the hospital.
Oh, Adam, the board will survive without you. You need a break. A few days in D.C. would be fun. You know, we never had our honeymoon. We could extend the trip a few days and go to the Caribbean. Or... Adam, we need this.
Sorry, I can't go. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Dad's not going?
I don't know what's happening with us.
I never should have blasted you the way I did. Seeing you in the hospital, knowing I was helpless to protect you.
I'm okay, Dad. And Brooke will be too.
Guys, we confirmed Brooke has a ruptured spleen. The surgeon's removing it right now.
Will she be all right?
Well, we don't expect any complications, but there's a lot of internal bleeding.
I'm stuck. I don't know whether to wring the kid's neck or hug him. I just found him. I don't want to lose my son all over again.
You're not going to lose him, Dad. He's in there right now with the best that there is.
I'm not talking about the surgery.
We don't have to do this right
Yeah, babe, we do. We do.
Well, he's going to have to check in with his probation officers.
He can't. I'm sorry, he can't.
Ted?
It's a disaster, okay? He cannot do time.
This is out of my hands.
What are you talking about?
Ted, all right. You know what? I will call his probation officer, Shelton, try to feel him out. But I cannot defend this, Ted. Brooke had to be cut out of a car because Damon didn't take 2 seconds to pull over.
She's got to be okay. She's just got to be. I mean, what am I going to tell Jamie? That his long-lost brother killed his mom?
You tell Jamie that his mother is going to be just fine.
God, I hope so.
She's got a lot of living ahead of her, Ted. You need to hold on to that, okay?
Yeah. Just tell Angela to talk to me after Brooke comes out of surgery.
Of course.
I understand. I'm sorry. But just tell me what the probation officer says, okay?
You know. You hang in there, okay?
Yeah,
Some waters in case you change your mind.
That was very considerate of you.
Thank you. Dad, I'm really sorry. If I had known it was Brooke in the other car.
You weren't driving. Dear God, please let Brooke live.
I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. I love you.
Hi, you've reached Brooke English. Please leave a message.
You better not be together.
Adam! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it now! Stop it! What are you doing? Put me... Stop it! Just... All right, I am attracted to you. Are you satisfied?
Afraid I'm going to lose you.
You will never lose me.
If I could have any wish in the world that I wanted, I would wish that I could hold you in my arms like this every day for the rest of my life.
What are you saying?
I'm not sure. I just know that I'm grateful when you're around. Is that wrong?
Adam, you're a married man. Annie is your wife. I'm just an employee.
All right, come on, little one. Thanks. Good news?
Damon's going to be fine.
And Brooke?
Brooke is still in surgery. She should be out soon.
It's a good thing she's a strong woman.
You know, I had promised her that we'd go out for coffee one of these days. You know, I always thought that we had all the time in the world.
You will. Trust me. By next week, you'll both be yakking it up at BJ's, okay?
You're right. You're right. We'll make a night out of it. What about you? Did you get in contact with Damon's probation officer?
Yeah. He could lose his probation. It's up to the judge.
What about the accident?
1 count of reckless driving, 2 counts of reckless endangerment. It all depends on whether or not the DA wants to prosecute.
Jesse, can't you make this better for Damon?
Why would I? What that boy needs is a swift kick in the ass.
Hey! Look who it is, the Pine Valley Hospital Get Well Committee.
We even come bearing gifts. Look, just in case you get crabby. It's cute, right? But you have to name him. Promise?
How's Brooke?
Hey, Brooke came through surgery without complications.
She's okay?
Yes.
I need to see her.
Daddy, I got your text message. You didn't have to come find me.
Brooke is out of surgery. She pulled through.
Thank God. Okay, well, I got her something.
Well, I'll let her know you gave her this. Now, you get home safe.
Oh, Daddy, aren't you gonna come home too?
No. Brooke needs me.
But Dad, you can't. You need sleep. You can't stay up all night.
Well, you'd be surprised how comfortable hospital chairs can be.
Well, Daddy, you are on the board. Use your power and get a real bed.
I want a real bed. What do you think? Thank God I didn't lose you.
Was texting while he was driving and he hit Brooke?
Well, they both made it through surgery, okay? They're gonna be fine.
You could have been killed.
Adam is at the hospital holding vigil over St. Brooke right now?
Yes. Annie, my dad cares a lot about Brooke. He didn't want to leave her alone.
Where are you going?
I'm just gonna go show my support.
Annie, no one wants you at the hospital. Why don't you do something productive, like pluck your eyebrows?
Where am I?
In a hospital. Do you remember the car crash? It would take more than a fender bender to keep somebody like you down. I want you to be quiet now. You're fresh out of surgery. I want you to start feeling better. You're going to be sore.
Water?
Yeah. Here we go. Water.
Thanks.
Colby sent you this. She was worried about you. We were all worried about you. I don't know how. I never should have let you leave that park.
Not me. The other car?
All right, just be calm. Be quiet. Give yourself time to recuperate.
I heard things. Weren't there.
Well, I meant everything I said. And everything I didn't say.
Adam,
Penny.
why didn't you tell me? Brooke, you poor thing. Is there anything I can do?
Oh, it's here.
It's a miracle that she survived. The jaws of life. I can't even imagine. That must have been horrible.
But there's nothing she can't handle.
Yeah, well, we should really be getting you home, huh? We'll go visit Brooke tomorrow.
Well, I can't abandon Brooke.
No, of course not. Of course not. Not after what she's been through. We can't leave Brooke.
Yes, yeah.
I'll go get us some coffee.
Well, nonsense. Congressman Wilson waits.
Well, Brooke will be out of the hospital by the time we have to leave.
You must have a million things to do. Just don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
My place is with my husband. I'm sure even Brooke would agree with that, Adam.
You'll be much more helpful if you can come up with a compelling case for bone marrow donations. Yeah, I'll call when I can come home.
Adam married me. He promised to love, honor, and cherish me as long as we both shall live. You know what he's busy doing right now? Cherishing Brooke English.
Brooke doesn't have any more family in Pine Valley. He's being a good friend, that's it.
Maybe it's time for Brooke to go back to that family and leave my husband alone.
Don't you think you're overreacting? The woman just came out of surgery from a bad car crash.
Okay, if the next words out of your mouth are, she's a survivor, I'm gonna be ill.
All right, Annie, let's be real about this. You're just upset because my dad doesn't want to go with you to D.C.
I was gonna walk the halls of Congress with Adam on my arm. People were gonna say, wow, look at that. It's Mrs. Adam Chandler. But now I'm just gonna be another nobody.
You'll still be Mrs. Adam Chandler. You'll just be on my arm instead of my dad's.
Really?
Really? We're in this together.
Yeah, okay. You don't know how much that means to me. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna wear, so.
Good night.
Come on, JR. Tell me something. Does your master plan include you getting Annie into bed?
Has either of you seen your father this morning?
No. No, I'm surprised you didn't put a tracking device on him yet.
No, we haven't seen him. I assume he got an early start.
I don't think he came home last night.
Adam?
hurts a little bit, but then the doctor said that was to be expected after surgery.
Anything I can get for you?
Were you here all night?
Oh, no. No. I came in early this morning. You were asleep, and I just curled up in the chair and dozed off.
Liar. You should at least try changing your clothes next time.
Okay. I was worried about you. I didn't want to just let it go.
I'm glad you're here.
So am I.
We need to talk about the things you said to me in the park.
I woke up early to drop Emma off at Kathy's. And I assumed Adam was still sleeping in his room, but I saw later that his bed had not been slept in. He spent the night with Brooke.
Well, they're not at some seedy hotel, Annie. They're at the hospital.
Why didn't he just tell me?
Because my dad's world, it doesn't revolve around you.
Because my dad didn't want to upset you.
When he doesn't tell me things, that upsets me. What was I supposed to think?
Brooke just had surgery. My dad wanted to make sure that she made it through the night okay. He's concerned for an old friend, Annie.
Yes, just an old friend.
But I do have some good news. I just got the all clear from Dr. Kahn to go on our D.C. trip. I've arranged a limo. We can leave as soon as we're packed.
I don't think this is a good time for me to take this trip.
Oh, my dad would want you to go.
No, I'm sorry. I'm going to go check on Adam at the hospital.
Annie, the subcommittee's expecting you.
You better hope she says no, because this is the worst idea you have ever had.
It was foolish of me to bring it up last night, especially after the accident.
Adam, stop. We have to put things right between us. I mean, I know that I have been very concerned about your health and that you've gotten used to depending on me.
As I would with any friend.
You know that we're more than just friends. Anyway, just the two of us spending all this time together, it's brought up the past and memories and about what we used to have.
Well, it's hardly my fault that out of all the ex-wives I have, you're the only one I can tolerate.
You're married, Adam. And these feelings are just nostalgia. Nothing more.
Of course. Somebody brought you a note.
Oh, it's from the young man that crashed his car into me.
That Miller kid? What does he want?
He wants to meet me.
Well, then, other than worrying about you and the delinquent responsible for this mess, she's fine.
I feel silly. You know, I can walk.
Isn't it easier in a wheelchair?
I just think it would be better if I see Damon alone.
I'm not going anywhere.
Can you say I hover?
I don't think this is a good idea. He just wants to grovel at your feet so you won't sue it.
I want to hear what he has to say. Go. Talk to your wife. I'm okay.
Dial 182, please. Please dial 118.
I'm Brooke. English.
I would have come to your room, but,
Your note said you wanted to see me. I'm here. What do you want?
I'm sorry.
When I realized you didn't come home last night, I was worried.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to leave Brooke alone.
I wish you would have called, Adam.
I know, I should have. But I didn't want to wake you.
I knew this trip to DC was a mistake. I'm staying. You need me here. I know you're concerned about Brooke, but I'm concerned about you. Adam, you can't keep sleeping in hospital chairs until she gets out of here.
I only stayed last night because I wanted to make sure Brooke was okay after her surgery. And now she's on the mend. So tonight I'm going to be sleeping in my own bed.
How much longer until she gets...
4 or 5 days.
Wait, well, now that she's feeling better, will you reconsider coming to DC with me?
I don't think I'd be much fun on the road. Besides, this is your moment to shine.
Adam, JR wants me to get in front of this committee and speak by myself. I can't do that. I'm scared. But if you're there, it'll give me strength.
Yeah, well, you are strong, with or without me.
I can't tell you how sorry I am. I'm just glad you and Colby are okay. You are okay, right?
I'll be okay. I mean, it'll take a couple of days, but yes, the doctor said that I'll be fine.
I don't know what I would have done if you or Colby had... Never would have happened if it wasn't so stupid. This is all my fault.
It's okay. Accidents happen.
No, this wasn't just some accident. I did this.
What do you mean?
I was texting and driving. Colby tried to stop me, but like an idiot, I didn't listen to her, and then this happens. I thought you knew.
Brooke, are you okay? I'm getting her back to bed. I know why you're upset. It's about Laura, isn't it?
Come on. Brooke English, she was just here. I apologized for the accident. I told her it was stupid to text and drive, and she got really upset and just bailed.
Okay, I should have handled this. A long time ago, there was another accident. Another driver wasn't paying attention to the road, and he'd been drinking. And he hit and he killed Brooke's daughter, Laura.
Oh my God. I just made her relive all those awful memories, didn't I?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I got so emotional.
There are times when I think of Stuart, the loss, it hits me all over again.
Just came over me. You know, the memory of that day when I lost Laura. She was gone, just so quickly.
You can't get well here. I talked to a doctor today. You'll never recover here.
But I'm supposed to be here for a couple of more days.
No, you're coming home with me. To the best home care available. Okay?
But...
No buts about it. It's decided. You're coming home. Today.
What's the word on Brooke's condition?
Much better.
Yeah, she's been released. Guess where?
No.
Yep. She's back at the house with Dad now.
Well, that certainly is an interesting development.
Really, Adam, I'm perfectly capable of walking. You know, I don't need to be catered to like this.
Humor me.
All right. Here, just maybe a pillow. That's good.
You know?
No.
Adam.
I'm good.
I need to talk to you about testifying at David's trial.
I don't need to talk to you about anything. Especially involving that man.
Well, I guess you haven't heard. You've been subpoenaed. I thought you'd still be at the hospital.
I'm better, thank you.
Well, I guess there's no place like home.
Brooke is recovering from very serious surgery. So you can keep your jibes and your legal nonsense.
Well, the DA and I both need you to testify on our case. We flipped a coin to see who got to serve you, and, well, I lost. Listen, he's going after David for switching your pills. He said they disoriented you enough for you to kill Stuart.
You're gonna make me relive all that, huh?
I have no choice, Adam.
Yeah. See yourself out.
Don't use him like this.
This isn't personal.
It couldn't be any more personal, making him relive those painful memories.
Listen, everyone deserves their day in court, even David Hayward.
And every ambitious lawyer deserves to make her reputation by getting him off.
Gosh, you are sounding like Adam's protective wife. Speaking of which, I wonder where Annie is.
I don't want to fight with you, Liza. Maybe it's best that you leave now.
How about this? Why don't we do Annie a big favor and we'll get all the ex-wives out of the house? No? Why am I not surprised?
Tell you what, I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
Annie doesn't know that Dad's alone at the house with Brooke. This is working out perfectly.
You really think you can get Annie to come on to you and record it on your briefcase spy cam?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
I hope you're not going to let Liza get to you. She's just jealous. Because you're my favorite ex-wife, and she wishes she was.
So many to choose from.
Can't possibly defend me the way you have, and then in the same breath, turn around and not let me take care of you.
I took a breath.
You took a breath. Okay. Tell you what. You putting up walls, like with your children, for example. Walls?
Well,
I know they would like to be here right now.
I don't. They have busy lives. I don't want them to race to my side and leave what they're doing all just because I've had a mishap.
A mishap? You had major surgery, lady.
Well, all right, I minimize a little.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll make you a deal. I won't bug you about Laura and or Jamie. If you promise not to give me any grief about making you comfortable here.
I don't know about that.
Come on, with Annie out of town, what else am I going to do to keep me busy?
All right. Deal?
Deal.
You caught it.
Why don't you give Dad a call?
No, your father's probably at the hospital with Brooke.
Oh, I doubt it. It's getting late. Besides, he promised you no more overnights, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe I'll try him at home.
Hello, Annie.
Hi, it's me. I'm glad I could catch you. We have the hearing tomorrow, and I'm so excited about it. I really wish that you were here to share this with me.
Well, it's just Brooke needs me. You know, to help her through this nightmare.
How is Brooke?
Oh, about as well as could be expected. She's still at the hospital, of course.
Adam, have you seen my laptop?
Is someone talking to you?
Oh, no, just television. I can't tell you, Annie, how proud I am of you. Yes, I want you to call me tomorrow, right after the testimony. Yeah, take care.
Is everything okay at home?
No, everything is not okay at home. Adam just lied to me. He just flat out lied to me.
Are you sure?
There is only one reason I can think of why Adam would lie about where Brooke is. And he better convince me otherwise, or there will be hell to pay.
Oh, sorry that took so long. Something you need?
Oh, no, I was looking for my laptop, but I found it.
That was Annie calling from D.C.
You know, I'm, out of the hospital. It would be easy for you to go down there.
Well, thanks to Liza, I've been subpoenaed. I couldn't go if I wanted to.
Is that what's on your mind, testifying at David's trial?
Well, no, I was thinking about the conversation we had in the hospital. When you said that everything we had was in the past. And now we're nothing but friends.
Yes?
Well, I guess that's what I wanted to know. That's what I had to hear you say.
Brooke probably bribed the doctors to get released early so she could be alone with my husband.
Oh, you don't know that.
I heard Brooke calling his name. Adam told me she wasn't there. Oh, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should show up at that house and catch them in the act. Show them they're not fooling anybody.
What about your testimony? They're counting on
I can't think about that. I can't care about that. Oh, my marriage is falling apart.
Well, I suppose I could call the congressman and cancel. Maybe you could do it via video conference. Of course, you can't do that with the embassy reception, I guess.
The president. The president. See, I don't know what to do.
I can be here for you.
You? I shouldn't even be telling you these things. You're probably thrilled that Adam and I are having problems.
Not at all. As far as I'm concerned, our bad history is just that, history. If you want to open up to me, I'm right here.
Really?
Yeah, a few months ago, maybe not. But now I feel like things have changed between us. And I have to say, right now, you look like you could use a friend.
I think it's time to call it a night.
There's one more thing that I would like to do for you this evening.
What is this all about?
Oh, just be quiet and stop trying to control the world for 1 minute, and we'll figure it out. Here, you're going to sit down here.
Okay.
Oh, sit right there. You're going to have to use these things.
Jamie! Laura! Oh!
I set up the video conferencing so the kids could see how you're doing.
Hi, how are you? Oh, how are you both? I'm fine, I'm fine. Okay, you can do this for me. What? You guys are so funny.